What's going on, guys? Veve Username back with another live stream. We're going to be doing the Patreon giveaway. We're going to be going over the drop coming up here on Saturday. We're going to be talking about how the current drop went, the market. You already know. We're going to be having a good time.
Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to the 3 people in here. Let's go.
Give them a little glimpse.
Shout out to anybody in here who might have been in the Dino live stream yesterday. We had a fun little time.
That was fun, yeah. I'm sore.
Baldo. It's been a minute. I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen Baldo. Let's go. Egg gang. What up, Dennis?
Thank you, William.
Thank you.
I got to post the link in the Discord. Did you guys get the drop today? Anybody get the drop?
Yeah, for real. Let's go.
How'd the drop go for you, Ben?
I had an exam right after the drop, or like the class started. The exam started as soon as the drop went, so like I missed it, but no big deal. I'm excited for this She-Hulk Fantastic Four. If you're looking for the website to the new merch website, the link is in the description of this live stream. So check the description. It's vvvisionmerch.com. So check that out. That's a nice, a decent little domain we managed to snag. So
yeah, that was nice.
I don't know. When we like go over the website and show it later, we'll kind of explain our idea behind it. Cause yeah. What's up? Let's go. Jorge Santos Mendez. Let's go. You guys are great. The great word. Thank you, Rich J. We appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just ask away. If you have anything you want our opinion on or anything, just ask away and we'll get to it. What's poppin', fellas? Let's go, Austin.
The heads up
jumping jacks. Yeah, for real. Had us working out yesterday. We'll have to do another stream in the future though, where it's like an actual challenge because Carter, he could carry this squad. First to the key, first to the egg. Let's go.
Yeah, I still got 25 push-ups in Dino's stream that I didn't finish.
I didn't get anything either.
It says the merch link isn't clickable.
Oh,
I said
yeah. I don't think it is clickable, but it's. I don't know. Let's see. Can I edit that right now? How do I make it a hyperlink though? Because there's not really an option in StreamYard.
I can probably do it.
Sorry to anyone who got an L. Got the drop on rebound, but when I clicked the buy button, oh, Carter just dipped. Had no clue. Got it until half an hour ago. What the? Well, I'm glad you ended up getting it, but that's a weird little glitch. Hopefully you don't have to deal with that anymore. Yo, what? 4, 8, 12? Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you said W's.
Yeah, I thought you got all those rebounds. I was like, dang, okay. I was in class, so I missed it, but I'm hyped for the Fantastic Four comic. Yeah, me too. It looks really cool. Are you guys selling anything or planning on cashing out? I'm not really planning on cashing out unless I like really need money for some like big life issue that comes up. Besides that, I'd like to keep my money in the app and just keep trying to like build my portfolio and maybe eventually like cash out or do like gem to Omi if I was trying to do that, and maybe try to like get some crypto or something like that, not just VV NFTs. But yeah, as of right now, I'm not really looking to cash out. I have been selling stuff, but I don't think now is a great time to sell. However, if we do go lower in the market, then now would be a decent time to sell. But I don't know. These prices are so low, it kind of hurts to sell a lot of these things. So
yeah,
what do you
I
think,
definitely
Carter?
agree. I was going. We were talking about this on Dino's stream, but went through and just sold some of the things I don't really like as much. Just cleaned it up a little bit, like probably like a week ago. Didn't sell any like crazy things, but. What size are you guys wearing? I'm wearing a large. What are you wearing?
I got XL because I like things to fit a little baggier, and I'm 6'2", basically, like, I don't know, 6'1.5" maybe or something, but I'm like roughly 6'2", and I like a little baggier fit, and I don't know, like, I'm satisfied with it. Like, one thing I really wanted to prioritize was like good sweatshirts, and I'm pretty satisfied with the quality of the sweatshirts. They're not like Versace or whatever, like Louis Vuitton or I don't know, some crazy quality. But compared to just like an average Gildan, I'm pretty happy with these. So yeah. Let's go. Fantastic Four. Yes, sir. What's up, y'all? Much love. Thank you,
Gotta pull
Muhammad.
out.
Appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing well. Things are still going crazy. You got the Todd on deck. Would you look at that? Spend 2K on comics. Let's go. I've been eyeing the comics, but I don't know. I don't have it in me to like really go all in on anything right now because I still feel like we're in a little stage. Like what is it? I don't know, not even like a
A
check,
bear
but
market or
no, just
what?
like an in between stage. Like I feel like we're about to hit like a breakout, either like a little bit up or a little down, and I feel like we might move down a little more, and so I'm just kind of like waiting in
I'm
terms
not
of
sure
buying
what's happening.
stuff.
I can't like click anything in the comments.
What the
Yeah, I don't know.
I can
Not
let you
too
guys
big problem.
know that Veve sponsored Elite Comics 11, which is #1 comic seller on Instagram. I was introduced to them by Sleeping Comics. Yo, I did see that, and I didn't know the like significance of that post, but that's nice to know. So thank you for pointing that out, Mark. Let's go, Raphael.
Let's go.
Veve gonna blow up for real. It's really a matter of time. Comic community is coming. Get ready. I'm so hyped to see the comic community come in. That makes me kind of want to pick up some comics right now, but can we fight about Steamboat Willie? I love how the shot that guy down in the AMA yesterday.
Yeah, he was pumping his backs. I saw so many posts on Facebook and stuff of him like talking about that.
Yeah, I missed it, but I wouldn't be surprised. That's kind of like I don't know. We've seen that thing happen with multiple different collectibles, and Steamboat Willie doesn't surprise me. They are actually doing a live auction, and Crypto and Comics is involved and is one of the sponsors as well. That's clean. I'm hyped to see that. Nah, Carter did 85. I count them 15 left. Do them
All
right now.
right, I
Handstand
see
push-ups.
Dino's in the chat right now, so
Oh,
looks
I'll
like I
send
only
these.
got 15. Let's go.
Thank you, Mark. Steamboat Sadness for real. Mans was sick. What's your guys' thoughts on the Voltron set? I really like it. I think Voltron looks great. But a lot of other people are expecting Transformers to come, and if Transformers comes out, they're gonna prioritize that over Voltron. But I do think Voltron being the first DreamWorks set, as we see more stuff get dropped over the next few years, I think that could stand out considering how much people love First on this app. But I personally love it. I think it looks great. Pretty cheap pickup compared to a lot of other stuff because it's been slept on since it dropped. But in terms of like popularity, like I said, it's slept on, and I don't know if it'll be making any crazy moves for a minute, but
Should we get into the drop coming up here on Saturday because they came out with the edition set? Well, you can see this, right?
no, here I'll add it. There we go.
All right, so this drop's coming up here on Saturday.
For
You guys
real.
have probably seen it, but I want to know your guys' thoughts on this. It's pretty high list price for like. I mean, I was thinking it was going to be more like 30. Honestly, what were you thinking, Ben?
uh, I don't know. 60 doesn't surprise me. I feel like that's the standard at this point. The only type of thing I see being I guess 30 or 40 would have made sense, but this is one of those things like you've said before for some other collectibles, like you could put a bunch of different prices on it and it would kind of make sense. So I don't know, 60 isn't crazy for me. If it was over 100, then I'd really be kind of confused. But Carter mentioned before we started filming that you know we both agree on this, that we don't think these will maintain their value above the retail price. um
They probably will like for a
Yeah,
couple days after a drop,
yeah,
but
maybe for a little bit, but
yeah.
I think they'll definitely float around retail price. We'll have to get some more like detailed price predictions out, but there's nothing really to compare it to on the app, and in general the community seems to be kind of dumping on this, so I don't know what to expect, but we'll
I
have to
wish we
see.
saw some red ones, like some like
Chrome
chrome
red.
red. That would be
Yeah,
sweet
that
instead of
would
like
look
this one
nice.
maybe.
Yeah.
Be clean.
I plan on cashing out until I don't plan on cashing out until I hit 1 million OMI. Oh, keep reading it wrong. I keep the rest in the app. Oh yeah, so I agree with that. I do need more Omi too, but here is just a preview of the website. The beanie I've been wearing for the past 2 weeks is the lavender beanie. Just to let you guys know, anything that's embroidered is not going to be the exact color that it's shown as, and some of the shirts aren't the exact color as they might, appear in these pictures. Like the purple, I think the Helvetica or like the neon pink looking one, those are a little different, and then the tan I think is a little darker than it might appear in that picture. But um,
Which
yeah,
one do you
this
have on right
is.
now?
I have the scroll down. I have the tan and green.
Yes, sir. That's the one I have too.
Is it not even listed on there?
No, it's
Oh,
on
there
there.
it is. Okay. But yeah, we I don't know. We're just kind of testing the waters out. If you guys want this, then we'll continue working on it because ideally we would like to do, put more effort into this, get better quality designs going, better quality clothing, but to start right now and kind of deal with like a bunch of
Eventually, we'll do like
inventory shipping.
drop shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking to, improve this if there's a demand for it, but yeah, this is kind of just testing the waters, seeing if anybody's interested, and then from there, we're obviously looking to improve the quality and everything, and we'd love to get feedback if any of you guys do end up, buying anything. But that's the website. Let's go. It's been in the works for like a month or so,
Yeah.
and finally releasing it. Sounds like you guys aren't collecting MCP points. I
I'm
am. Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
I'm still collecting MCP points. I'm more like focused on like the sets that I really like and then getting duplicates of those sets instead of getting some sets that I don't like as much. Like I'm trying to get more of the sets that I'm like going to be holding in 5 years or something. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I've
not as
definitely.
much things I'm going to try to flip out of.
Yeah, I've really just been moving stuff around, and um I'm still like thinking about MCP points, but I've kind of expressed my opinion on that in the past that like I don't think it's going to make or break things in general. And me selling a few collectibles I don't think is going to like change my MCP points like crazy. Shout out Mendez Flips. Yeah, I'm at least 6'1". I'm pretty sure I'm 6'2", but I don't want to be that dude who's claiming he's taller than he really is. I don't know where Carter went. Man's dipped, but some NFTs are so expensive, won't cost more than 300 gems. Only grails will go up in the future. What do you think? Um, I just think it depends on who joins and how much money we end up getting in the app because in terms of a lot of like JPEG projects out there on OpenSea, considering how like oversaturated that market seems to me, um, if like all of that user base and all of that money was funneled into like Vivi, I could see everything holding a price over 300 gems. But I don't know if we'll actually see that many people join. And so for that reason, I agree with you on some of this. Like Myrmicornos will probably never pass 300, like some of the commons, maybe if they're like scarce at some point. But I agree. I think some things won't go higher than like 300, but I don't think it'll just be grails because I think there eventually, as more users come in, we'll see more niche collecting communities who maybe like weirder stuff like I like, I guess, or like people who don't just want to buy Disney or Marvel, basically. Like I think we'll get some other niches in here who maybe really like certain like small artists, stuff like that. But yeah, I do think the grails are probably the safest bet in terms of like long term, just because.
I can click now. Let's go. I had to log in. That's why it wasn't working before. Is somebody sizing you up? I got your back, homie. I think that's because we were talking about the push-ups, maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
You know, Lang, that's when he popped in the chat. Let's go.
let's
Oh
go.
shoot, we live. We doing Carter and Van rejected. How does it feel be comment rejected? Because I couldn't click them. Kyle Wilson in the house. Let's go.
Yo, what up, Kyle? Got the squad in here.
Steamboat
Let's
Willie was
go.
hilarious. What's up? Dino Lang, yo, me homies, let's go. Bro, I finished my push-ups today during live. Yo, okay. Do I have
Get
to hit
yours
him
in. Get
out
yours
right
in.
now?
Get yours in.
Let's go. 15? I
No,
don't know what's
200.
Oh, okay. I'll just do 200. I'm so sore. Like I haven't been sore in a while. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Said I got 15. I thought I had 25, but
Look at that cutie. Look at that form right there. Perfect professional form right there. Look at that. Busting them out. Look at that, folks. Let's go. Yeah, he's training for a big fight he's got coming up. I hope you both grabbed a couple Ghost Riders top 10 comic in future, in my opinion. Really, top 10.
Top
I've
10
been
is pretty high.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. And I mean, I should just pick one up to be safe because I don't know comics and I should definitely trust people who know comics a little better. But if you have like justification for why top 10, let me know. Because from an outsider who's not in comics, it looks like it stands out based on like real life value, but I don't even understand why it has so much real life value besides the first appearance of a specific person as Ghost Rider, right? I
No,
mean,
it's
isn't
the first appearance of Ghost Rider.
Oh, okay, okay.
So yeah, I definitely understand. I don't know Ghost Rider too much,
Yeah. I
but
I barely know Ghost Rider,
seems like
but
a lot of people in the community really like it. So
yeah. I did see him when I read the Thanos um the common comic or I don't know, one of the like the Thanos comic they dropped. Just pumped out 100 push-ups on stream. Let's go.
let's go.
Selling us. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey, it's not garbage.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I do think the drop
Poppy.
is decent. I don't know. I just don't know how much. I personally wouldn't keep it for 60, but
Yeah, it really
that's just
depends
me.
on if they do something with it in the future. If it's
Yeah.
literally just that you can hang up, I don't think it's going to go crazy. But, I think there's a bright side to it in that it allows some people coming into
What
the
is
app
up with
the
my hair?
opportunity to buy something, but once again, it's not, the most desired
Bro,
piece. Wall trash. Disrespectful.
disrespectful.
Bro, the artist has insane artwork. Like, Carter, can you pull up the Twitter and we can just go over that
Yeah.
quick? Because the artist has some really good work. I was looking through it and we've seen one of his Simpsons posters, I think, leaked before. So I think they have other stuff. And I'm really hyped that they're dropping this just because it means that they're likely going to drop other stuff with this artist. And I'm really hyped to see the other stuff this artist drops on the app because I think it has insane potential. He's like collaborated with a lot of big IP. Like you can see Mickey there in his profile picture and The Simpsons. I feel like those are a couple of his like major collabs he's done. But if we saw something like that in the app, I would go crazy for that. But yeah, I don't know, that wall piece is definitely um it's probably one of my least favorite ones I saw out of the work when I was checking his like channel. But wait a second, what is that? What is
Yeah, I
that?
don't know.
That looks like a VV piece.
Hopefully.
Yeah, yeah. What does that say? Layer after layer, artificial yellow paint. Is that really real? That looks like AR for some reason. Definitely don't like those pieces, but that artist has some nice pieces.
I like
Yeah,
this type of thing.
exact. Yeah, yeah. Like posters, I think he has crazy potential for posters, and I would love to see them make some of these posters into like 3D pieces because he does have some really cool artwork. And I don't know. Yeah, I
Those are
love
some
that
buff cats.
morning
Or are they
inspiration.
dogs?
Not creative and very unclear mixed social message. Yeah, I was kind of feeling the same thing in terms of like, I don't know, like, is the money or the profits from this like going towards something related to what inspired the piece or what's going on there? But yeah, this I think is one of those kind of like filler drops, but I'm really excited to see some of that other stuff like we were just showing. Jesus was a carpenter gear. I don't put my trash on my wall. I put it under my bed. Come on. Yes, sir. Mans knows the rules.
Oops.
Yo, no
Yo,
way.
got a
Let's
purple t-shirt and a
go.
Aquaria hoodie. Let's
Hey,
go.
thank you. We really appreciate it. When you get it, please let us know what you think of it. I will say up front, the t-shirts are not going to be like some velvet fleece type stuff. The
Yeah.
sweatshirts are probably like my favorite thing in terms of the quality. So I hope you enjoy those.
And
Also, if
if you want to send us pictures of you wearing it or anybody wearing it, like if you have
yeah,
like a
I
friend or
would
something
love to
that
see
puts
it.
it on, yeah, send them over. We'll post them on our Instagram. So
But yeah, especially let us know what you think of it in general, just because we're trying to get feedback. And like I said, if there is any demand, we are looking to improve it, step it up, do more like screen printing, pay for better quality designs, all sorts of stuff. Because, I don't know, that's another thing we're interested in general.
red and black, is that for the? Oh, probably for the
The
drop.
poster or whatever. Delivery to London, $25 US. In case anyone wanted to know, shipping to Europe. Dang, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, bro.
that
The
sucks.
shipping, yeah, that really like I'm so sorry. I don't just things are so expensive in general.
Got myself a season 1 VV Vision collectible. You already know.
Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it though. Um yeah, some people were asking us to do like NFTs and I just like if we did NFTs, we wouldn't want to just put out some like boo-boo and it would be an expensive ordeal. And if you guys are already investing in VV, I don't know if you'd want to like pick up and spend money on some VV Vision NFTs. But oh, favorite video games.
We got to do favorite video game of all time, favorite phone video game, and then favorite current video game. Or the last video game we got into, I guess.
Oh man,
I'm gonna say GTA 5 for all-time game because I just think that game is like probably the best
yeah,
made game there is. And then
yeah,
for iPhone game, I was obsessed with Brawl Stars for a little bit. Me and
yeah.
some buddies were
Carter
going
was
crazy on it for a while.
obsessed with Brawl Stars.
Yeah, and
I'd
then
like hang out with them and they'd play for like 2 hours.
I could play that game all day. And
It
then
is fun though.
the one that I want to get into playing again, which is kind of the I don't really know. I don't play a ton of games, but I have been craving to play some super hot VR, even though I don't have a VR
Yeah.
headset right now.
Oh
So
wait, my bad. I accidentally clicked a wrong one. I would say GTA. I'd agree with that. My like first actually GTA Chinatown. For
the
anybody who knows
DS
that
one,
game, yeah, yeah. This was GTA Chinatown on Nintendo DS. That was my game. I remember playing that everywhere. For those of you who know about the entrepreneurial whatever feature of that game, if you guys know what I'm talking about, wink wink. That part
probably
was
nobody
hilarious.
knows what you're talking about,
Yeah,
but
probably not, but you can s- I don't yeah, if you know, you know. That's about it. But yeah, I love that video game. Black Ops 1 was like I liked that one. That was fun, but I'd say GTA can't go wrong with Minecraft in terms of like just
oh
chilling,
yeah,
kind of messing around. Terraria, I remember being into Terraria. That was fun for a while, and then I just rage quit too much. So,
that kind of
Brawl
happens with
Stars
every
though,
game.
yeah,
Rage
I would
quit
say
too much
Brawl
and
Stars
stop.
was my favorite like mobile though, and then most recently I play like Vigor, if anyone knows that. It's like on Switch. I don't have a console or anything, but I wish I could play Escape from Tarkov. If anyone knows Escape from Tarkov, that game is awesome.
Estimated shipping, if you probably just add it to your card or something, it'll probably say how much it'll cost to go to your location. I'm not 100% sure. Let's go,
Yeah.
Hunter in the chat. Discord. Join the Discord and thank Hunter because he made it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo, do the intro dance, but the full dance routine standing up.
Standing up.
That's all you, Ben.
About to
Hey,
destroy
hey.
my this cord is about to rip out of my mic and mess something up, but
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we don't have the smooth jazz playing in the background.
yeah.
But I mean, it's
We don't
whatever.
have the lo-fi beats.
Yeah,
I
let's
feel like it would
go.
distract me though right now.
Only
Yeah,
have 500,000 OMI tokens. Need more? Yes, sir. Always need more OMI tokens. That
starting to
peach.
look like Nightwing doing those push-ups.
265K 9.8 confirmed sale for the Ghost Rider
or the Fantastic Four.
Ghost Rider. I'm guessing it's
Oh,
FA
yeah,
the
okay.
character. Yes,
My bad.
it's Heat. He's gonna start to look like my. Oh, that's what you're reading. He's such a bad axe with an AXE. You already know. And it's the first appearance of Johnny Blaze. Oh, it's not the first appearance of Ghost Rider?
Yeah, it's like a first appearance of Johnny Blaze as Ghost Rider or something, I think. I might be wrong, but that's what I remember seeing. Also, to one of the questions coming up, I'll try to share my screen real quick. Oh God. Trying to remember my password out here.
The VV Vision Discord, obviously. Duh. If it's linked in the description if you're not in it. You already know. Dino Ling in the chat still. Ha ha ha. What's up, gents? Says Matt. Goofy or Secret Rare Black Panther?
Secret Rare Black Panther.
Yeah, I'd say Secret Rare Black Panther because we got the movie coming up and it's animated. like, I mean, Goofy's kind of animated too, but Secret Rare Black Panther does a backflip and then a back handspring. So
Yeah, and I don't know though. You can't mess around with Disney IP because I always underestimate Disney. Here, I'll share my screen quick and show you the one other project I'm into. But I was gonna make a video about this originally, but then I just ended up not doing it. But here we go.
I got
All
a
right.
fiche.
This
That's
is
the only other NFT project.
Carter was into fiches. I did it wasn't D-Race, I don't think. It was another racing thing, and it wasn't really for me. I don't know. Like, you got to get into the stats and kind of invest a decent amount of time getting like stats about them and then analyze them and figure out what races you're good at and stuff. And like, I don't know. It wasn't my thing, but I bought one of these because I really like the artist who did it. And if you guys don't know him, check him out. He's a cool artist. I DM'd him and told him to like ask Veve about doing a collab because I'd love to see that. This is the type of stuff I like. But yeah, it's a bunch of, he makes like music. These are cassettes he's made in, IRL, and then he's basically taken photos of each of them, and they all have like these unique hand-drawn covers he's done, and he's made them into NFTs. And then buying it got me access to a little like music folder here. This unlockable content is like, I get the like wave files for some music he's made, some unreleased, some released. And yeah, so I don't know. That's something I'm into. It's definitely not your average portrait NFT project. But yeah, that's the only other thing I've bought in terms of NFTs besides D-Race, and I sold that horse. So
Dino Lang says Panther. Yeah, Hunter's upset. It's 60 for the static. For the wall of weapons. Let's go. The palace in the house. Gutter Cat Gang. Def super cool work from him though.
For real.
Baldo wants Bear Brick. I want Bear Brick too.
Yeah,
that's gonna be crazy.
I think it's possible. That and Cause, I think all of those are possible. It's just a matter of time.
Those are like his top favorite brands, like Bear Brick and Cause.
I'm sure he's considered it, or maybe even tried to talk to them, and it's probably just in the works, and they could just be waiting for the right time to drop it when we have more people. But I'm super hyped for that. Also, oh yeah, how long until rebound in prices? What are you thinking?
I don't know. Depends what happens with like the whole war scenario. Like, is it going to get worse? Is it going to get better? Yeah, I think that's the big thing that's going to determine it.
Something Carter was doing yesterday in Dino's stream that I liked, because I wasn't considering it as much, as like just the different levels of things going on. Because like, we have this niche bubble of Veve itself, but then there's the crypto bubble that's a little more macro, and then there's the global conflict bubble that is also going on right now. So there's a lot to consider. I think it'll be a minute until we see like those all-time high type prices. I think, the global level, will probably need to see some changes there, where there isn't so much just like fear and uncertainty in general. Art ain't good art. Just saying, this smells like Valdo case part 2. Yeah.
How much is Valdo's case?
I think it's around 60, but like we said, I'm more excited just to see other artwork from this artist, and the fact that we've now confirmed that he is working with Veve. That's cool, because I think, like, I'm almost positive Veve has a Simpsons collab poster with this artist, and it's really cool. So
yeah, Valdo's case is 57, has 7,000 mints. I'd personally rather have Valdo's case, because you're... Oh wait, is that a 1 collectible set, or is that's part of the 4 collectible set, right?
I think,
because I think that was one that
it was the secret one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be hard to say if I'm going for this one on Saturday. Honestly,
Bear Brick already on Maker's Place, bro.
Even if it's on Maker's Place or whatever that is, I think when it comes to Veve, it's like a whole different thing.
Yeah, it really is.
We do have to check it out, but
when it comes to first appearances, I only really consider Veve's. I know that's like biased and everything, but let me see the Bear Bricks they have on here.
When you find it, you can screen share. His work are not collaborations, as long as you can change a few lines of the art. They can't sue him. He doesn't need permission for that kind of art. Ooh. How optimistic are you that the markets will moon after MTL? I think they, like, because it's going to get rolled out eventually, like slowly, probably. And then after it rolls out, though, I think there's going to be a ton of big money coming in. So if they were to drop it like one day, I think the market would probably dip. But then, like maybe a week later or something, I think the market would be going bonkers. Yo, feet picks only. If we have VV Vision socks, we need some VV Vision
We'll
socks.
get some.
Anybody publicly cash out yet? I haven't seen anybody publicly cash out. I don't think they actually can yet. Maybe we're starting to see some beta testers that can publicly talk about it, but FA VV
Shout out
Vision
to
merch.
Kooks. You already
Did you
know.
find it, Ben? Oh my. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He was just drinking on stream. You already
Stay
know.
hydrated, folks.
Drop a like just because he was drinking on stream.
Also, I did not find the bear bricks on Maker's Place. So if you can link us,
Whoa.
yeah, I just searched it in their marketplace and I didn't see any results for bear bricks. So maybe I wasn't looking up the right brand. Super Hot Katana only is sick. What is that? Am I missing something?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Katana
he's
only
saying
is.
Super Hot the game, like Katana.
Yeah,
only.
yeah.
Yeah.
Super Smash Bros. Is the
Hot,
best game.
fuck.
Oh, Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Is fun. Why did market
I-
pump so high in January?
I think it was we just had a period of like nothing crazy dropping, and I think we also had a period of like people who had either been stacking up money deciding to spend it, or a lot of new money coming in, flowing into things, and then FOMO fueling it even further, and people being like, "Oh, I don't want to miss out on this, so let me
Yeah.
buy in before it takes off." And then that just kept pushing it to that point where it finally broke. But
What was the first thing that pumped? Because something pumped and it was
feel
like
like
crazy, and
it
then the
was like
next thing
Risso. I
pumped.
feel like Risso was the start of it
Oh,
after Randy was talking about how Risso slept on. And I feel like Risso finally pushed like 10K. That happened. Then Spider-Man hit like 50 or whatever. And then
yeah.
eventually hit like 100. And then Todd trailed. And then Joe Mad trailed. And then all those first appearances. And then Superman. And then eventually Wonder Woman and all that thing. So yeah, it's hard to tell. But that's my general thoughts on that. Morrow Mind is best game ever. I haven't heard of it. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I haven't heard that either. Let's go. Howdy, fam.
Oh, it looks kind of cool. I'm not into like as linear of games. I don't know if this is linear, but I kind of like being able to just like do my own thing, or like, I don't know, go into PvP type stuff.
Sell Donald and Daisy for 15 rare Ghost Rider comics.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, I'm
If you're
not sure for
invested, maybe take the risk, because I think the next catalyst we have when we're looking at collectibles versus comics is most likely going to be comics, just because what would come out that would make collectibles bump
the
like
golden moments could start spinning and they would go bonkers. They
I
would
don't think
go
they're gonna do that
bonkers.
though, at least right
Yeah,
now, but that's all
but they
speculation.
could.
But
Yeah.
yeah, if they did, I think it would increase in value, but still, uh
I don't know. I would calculate the market cap of the comics and then compare that to the Donald and Daisy, because I personally don't know the like rare, common, uncommon, all those market caps, but I'm guessing all of them is probably like half of Donald and Daisy, if I were to guess.
yeah,
So I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. That's kind of risky. You could stay safe with Donald and Daisy, but I do think there could be a potential play there. I'm not
But
big into comics, so I don't know for
yeah,
sure.
you're also taking the 8.5% hit
Yep.
on your money on top
Yep.
of buying something that's another 8.5%
Yeah.
hit. So it's kind of hard. Saw the Batman last night. Great. Where's the VV Batman dropped to coincide with the movie release? Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
For real.
I just gotta stretch.
Let me know if like what your guys' thoughts are on the upcoming movie, because I heard like it wasn't gonna be as action based for the Batman, and like that people were kind of upset about that, but I don't know the details of that as much. But let me know if you guys have any thoughts on that. Yeah, Kyle, this is a good point. We could make a new channel and try to get all of our subs to like resub to the new one and hope that isn't blacklisted and just continue. But um the thing is with that is I feel like we'd be rolling. Okay, so like the loyal fan base, the OGs, I think would stick with us, but I do think the transition would be difficult in reestablishing our consistency with the algorithm, because I think that's one thing that really helps our channel is we've established the consistency, and I think that's a major factor that like the algorithm considers when it's basically like determining how successful your like channel is going to be or whatever. So I think it would be hard. We could try it, but yeah, I don't know. We should figure out something where we can just like set up a like, I don't know what's easiest, like PayPal or
Dino was talking about the Twitter tips, and I think I started it, but I don't know how to find it or anything like that.
yeah.
So I'm not really too sure. What's good? Superstar's favorite comic cover
Let's
on the
go.
app. Let's go, Superstar. Money in the
Um.
chat. I'd say the rare
Ooh,
X-Men number 4. I think I don't know
the
why. Just like
uncanny, that old
yeah,
one that I sold.
yeah. I'd
No
love that one.
way. Yeah, that one is
Maybe that's not
clean,
my
but
top favorite, but that's one of my favorites.
I would
Oh, the green. I
say,
mean, I love the Green Goblin secret rare. That's the only secret rare I have for
yeah,
comics.
I like the Doctor Octopus secret rare. I wouldn't say that's my favorite though. I think my favorite would be one of the X-Men Uncannies, maybe even the recent Bishop X-Men Uncanny Common. I just those X-Men Uncanny covers are like next level in terms of like the vibrant colors and the detail. I would maybe say Future Imperfect rare because I love the detail, like the room that Hulk is standing in, and that's just one of my favorites. But I would say I like the pages of that book more compared to like any other pages of anything else. And then I would like the X-Men Uncanny cover out of all the covers, but that's just me.
What's up, Vision Boys?
Let's
Jerry in the
go,
house.
Jerry.
You guys holding your gems.
Yes,
Haven't
sir.
bought anything
Yeah,
today.
I've been chilling.
I don't think. Maybe I have bought something today. I cannot remember.
Check out
I was going
Fluffs
to.
and Party.
Oops, sorry. Fluffs and Party Bears. They have a collab with Snoop Dogg. Disclosure. I have not. What is that? Oh, is he gonna
I
do
don't
it?
know.
Is he gonna do it? Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh, oh. Wait.
That was me.
Let's go. That gulp though, Watergate.
Let's go. What up, Hunter? Is this drop anti-police? Um, I don't know. I think the backstory was like the artist during the riots was like thinking of a defense wall or like I don't know, like a wall with all the things he needs to like survive the riot time, but I don't know. I don't know the message going on there, so I'm not going to try to speculate, but it's something related to police, but I don't think it's like straight up
Yeah,
like dumping on police.
he said like with all the riots and stuff, he didn't want to own a gun. Like he said he's never wanted to own a gun, and he was trying to think of what household items he had that could like work as like a defense weapon, and then he thought of just like colorizing them because and making them more like a piece of art instead of like a weapon. And then if something were to happen, he could just take that colorful pink bat and smash that. Something, I don't know. I mean, he just wants colorful art if he were to do something with it, I guess. But personally, I don't see a ton of value in this NFT drop on Saturday. Let me know if you guys are liking it though. Seen some of you guys say you don't really like it, but let me know if anybody's like thinking like, oh, I need this drop. Like this is my favorite one.
Wait. So I
Sir.
found the bear bricks. I don't know what a
gonna
TIFF
show 'em?
file is. Is a TIFF file a 3D file or no?
I don't know. Are you
Here,
sharing or no?
yeah, I'll share it quick just to show everybody. I don't know how like you know whatever. I don't know Original Plan. I don't know if that's the company that like makes bear bricks, but here are the bear bricks I'm seeing. I just don't know if when you buy it, it's like access to any 3D type of file. I think it's just a JPEG of these.
Yeah, considering it's
Um,
doing those flashing things back
yeah,
up there, I don't
it
think
makes
that's a
me
3D.
yeah, these are still
Yeah.
really cool. I just like if it comes to Vivi, it's a completely different level when you can put it in your own museum basically and walk around it in augmented reality and see all sides of it, get close and far away, scale it as much as you want. You're not limited to I don't know, the things you are with a JPEG, but these are still really cool. I just think if they come to Vivi, I think they'll make a bigger splash probably. And if
Yes,
not, I'll be
sir.
buying them up. But yeah,
Yeah.
this
If they when they drop on VV, I definitely think it's a whole different thing, and I'm gonna be buying them. I mean, unless they're crazy hyped up, because they probably will be, but planning to scoop some up. Do you think they will make the NFTs AR and VR off the app for when we sell off market, that Pro will be a big catalyst, I think. I'm guessing they probably won't have the AR feature in OpenSea and stuff like
Yeah.
that, because that's, I mean, people are just going to want to keep their NFTs on Veve. I really do think that it's more of a catalyst just to say you can move your NFT as compared to like
Yeah.
wanting to move it off the app.
I think eventually they might look into something like that, but I think in general, the access to other marketplaces, I don't think they're trying to emphasize as much of like, oh, you can hold it in these other places. I just think they're trying to open up the actual market so that the access to buy and sell it is expanded rather than like, I don't know, ways you can view it or platforms you can view it through. I think they're gonna, I don't know. I think they'll keep it with Veve, and yeah, because I mean, I don't know, maybe when they come out with the desktop version, that'll vary. And like once you own it, you can link your wallet to like Vivi's website or whatever, and then view it on there in 3D too. But I think in general, like Carter said, it'll be kind of restricted to some central like Vivi platform, as ironic as that might be.
You're
Yes,
going to be
sir.
drowning drinking that. Oh, is he going to do it again?
Trip a drown. Ooh.
Just completed the Black Panther set. Let's go.
Let's go.
Phoebe should do a Stan Lee golden moment.
For real.
It was Randy discussing how Ultra Spidey was the only Marvel NFT that wasn't 4x of Secret Rare. Then the Ultra pumped from 2K to 6K to 8K. That was bonkers. Market started to drop with Pokemon rumors. Yeah. I mean, there's always been Pokemon rumors, but they definitely got hyped up more with the spicy drops and then the Elcon saying, gotta catch him, Al.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was definitely a major factor.
Yeah. But we were talking about why it started pumping.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Not.
Yeah, one of the two. I
We
can't
need
remember.
Pokemon. Oh, my chat just
Let's
messed up.
go.
Hey guys, I think Andre made a video and super bullish on Veve, showed how he made 100,000 video, how he made $100,000 video, and his followers over 1 mil seen it and pumped the market. Everyone started to take profit. I don't think so personally.
Yeah, I don't think it was only Andre Jick.
Because he
It
yeah.
could have
If
been,
anything,
like,
I feel like that was around when the market started going down was when he posted that video.
yeah,
Speaking of
can't-
him, he did
What?
just buy a physical TODD that got here today, and he made a video on it. Let's go. Yeah,
Let's
I was so
go.
hyped to see that. I was like, oh my God, I literally just bought that. Just sold 3 rarities of Black Panther. Let's go. Favorite
Hey,
cover, Thanos
let's
Ultra
go.
Rare. That's the one you had, right?
No, I
No,
had
it's not. No, it's
common.
not. I was thinking of Beta Ray Bill. That one was sweet too.
Oh, yeah.
I've been
had
holding
the
gems.
rare.
You guys think grabbing the Mickey lenticular on the last dip for 283 gemmies was a solid move? I think the Mickey is a good one because like it's
Yeah.
Mickey, most popular. Realistic
guys-
price for a secret Aston Martin 507 editions once the market recovers. Okay, right before this, I do want to say the rumor that 4 out of 7 have you? I don't. You Ben, you probably haven't even heard this, but there's a rumor going around that 4 out of 7 of the secret rares were given to YouTubers, and that is not true.
I
There,
don't think
yeah,
they give anything to YouTubers. I don't think they give any priority to like content creators really.
they were saying
They're not
Foster
like
Hilt got one, which he didn't get one, and then also Taps Trades got one when he didn't get one. It was Traps Wellington that got one, but he's not even a YouTuber, and I don't know.
yeah, I don't.
Oh wait, no,
think
he
they
didn't even
gave
get the
away.
7 one. He got the 507. So I don't think anybody in the community at all, like that's well known, got one of the 7.
Yeah,
Practice drop.
for real.
Yeah. Did you hear that they're talking about doing like a practice drop for the queue system coming up?
I'm so hype. Can't
Yeah.
wait for the queue system.
Can you guys ever think of creating your own NFTs?
We've thought about it, but like I said, you guys are investing in Veve, and if we provide another option for you guys to invest in, I mean, like, I wouldn't complain if you guys bought it, and if you wanted to do it and support the channel, that's great. But I feel like when it comes to that,
We couldn't make
a lot of
anything to compete with
like,
Veve.
yeah, we would make like, I would ideally want to do like a nice 3D design for our channel and like our brand or whatever, but that would cost a lot of money. Then putting it on the blockchain and everything like that. I mean, I'm sure we could figure it out and do it. It's just you guys are already investing in VV, and I feel like a lot of you wouldn't want to like buy our stuff if you had the option between VV and ours, since VV is more likely to appreciate it. But I don't know. I mean, we're open to it, but yeah, we'll have to see. If anything, we might get designs and use that for like future merch drops and stuff like that, because the whole merch, like, this is kind of stage one. We're definitely looking to improve it over time.
Yes, sir. Jerry says he's trying for the drop on Saturday. I feel like most people will probably try for it. Been here since early November, commenting LL. You guys taught me a lot about the app. Let's go. Yeah, you already
Hey,
know. I got the winky faces
I'm
on the
glad it,
videos.
if it helped, I'm glad it, if it did.
Not too hype about the weapons rack. Anti-police brutality is not the same as anti-police.
Um, yeah, I don't, because to me it sounds like an anti-riot thing, and I don't know what he was really getting at, if like that was rooted in like,
Yeah,
anti-police versus anti-police brutality. I don't know the details of it, and I also don't really want
it
to get
maybe
into
was
like
like
the
a both kind of
politics
thing
behind it.
too.
Yeah, I think it was just general, like, times were crazy considering we had COVID and everything else going on. That maybe it was just like that, but yeah, I don't know for sure.
Hey, should I keep the Donald Duck lenticular card or sell that and buy one Batman and one Spider-Man? That's a hard one. I don't know. I mean, it's probably whatever one you want to hold. Like if you like Donald Duck, keep the Donald. If you like the Batman or Spider-Man, I'm curious to which ones you'd pick up of those, because there's a ton of different ones. So comment, who wants to trade a 3-digit Risso for 10.5 or something worth of Omi? Oh, that Risso is one of my favorite collectibles on the app, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'll
boy's
ever own it,
clean.
but remember when I was about to buy it, like I wanted to buy it so bad one day. I called Ben. I was like contemplating for like hours that day, just like thinking like, do I buy it or waste all my gems on it? Yo, what's popping, boys? MD in
Let's
the
go.
house.
Shout out MD.
Hoping
Shout
for
out Abson.
gamification and play to earn. Yes, sir. That's gonna be
Same here.
crazy. Hey, fellas, think those weapon racks were set up to avoid a gem squeeze with the current dips?
I don't
I
think.
I I,
I think
I
if they wouldn't have dropped anything this weekend, things would have like gone up a little rather than gem squeeze. If you're saying
No,
like,
he's saying to avoid a gem squeeze. I think that's probably what they did, and that's why they dropped it
yeah,
on
yeah,
Saturday, and that's probably why they put it out so early, because they put this out on Wednesday. Usually they
yeah.
put this out on like either tomorrow or Friday would put a Saturday drop out.
This
So
drop is what I'd consider like saturation material, basically. Like, just it's keeping stuff coming to the market, but it's giving people the opportunity to just to decide between like that, or taking that, like flipping it if they manage to do that, and then reinvesting in like grails and stuff. So yeah, I would agree with that.
I've heard
Uh
them say AR features only available in the app. Yeah, I definitely think that's going to be the case. Unless like they'll definitely work with a company. If like another company's like, oh, I want to take your NFTs and put them a part of this or something, like VV is probably down to do that. But like as of now, there's nothing that would probably take that AR feature. Do you guys think the market will dip when MTL is live, even though they said last AMA that they have financial advisors? Sorry, I can't read to make sure that won't happen. Can we trust them?
I Out of all the NFT companies, I would say I trust Vivi the most. Um, Considering how long they've been looking to do this, their intentions don't really seem like they're trying to like rip us off. I know that's all like surface level stuff, but in general, I really don't think they're trying to just sit by and let the market crash when they drop MTL. I think they're thinking about this a lot and trying to figure out the perfect time to drop it so that, it has like the lowest chances of having like a negative effect on the market. So we'll have to see, but I do think we can trust them. I think that's also why it's taking so much time, in addition to just like them having to deal with all the licenses and paperwork and everything, since they're doing way more countries than a lot of other what is it, like marketplaces or like platforms. So I do think they will take it into account and try to minimize any, bad, market dips.
I drink a gallon of water every
Yes,
24
sir.
hours. Let's
I
go.
need to do that, but
It literally like if you have not like tried to drink like a gallon of water a day or something. I mean, if you're a smaller person, You probably can't get a gallon in, but like just try to drink as much water as you can. You'll probably
I
feel better.
think I could. I
You
just like
definitely can drink.
yeah, I definitely think I could. I just like haven't because I don't have a gallon around, but I really want to do that because I need to stay hydrated.
Got to get one of these. This boy,
Yeah, for real.
I'd probably drink like a 1.5 to 2.5 gallons, but I'm like always drinking water.
Before we
And I sweat a
film,
lot of
this
it
dude
out.
has to go to the bathroom like 10 times because he drinks so much water.
Dude, don't expose me like that. Is there an argument between UVV YouTubers? So your live, I literally,
Is there an agreement between you VV YouTubers so your live streams don't overlap? Seems like we have almost a 24-hour VV live streams. Or yeah, live streams now. Haha, love it.
yeah, we all
But yeah,
collaborate, make sure
we
we're
have
not going
a
live at the same time.
no, I guess it just worked out. I feel like a lot of the time we're overlapping with other people, so I guess this worked out well.
On the Go Collect for the comics, do you think that the comics will correlate in price? Like Fantastic Four Annual 3 comic on Go Collect was 25 million, 9.6. What do you think?
Fantastic Four Annual 3. I don't think they'll like in terms of correlate, yes. In terms of replicate, no. I think if the real life value goes up, I think that these digital ones could follow, but not, maybe in terms of like same percentage. Um, I don't think they'll reach the same price though, and it's hard to tell because I feel like they might add another feature for comics that maybe brings in that like degrading, like, physical or something that
They said
degrades the
if
value.
Yeah, they said if they do a degrading thing, they'll do it to future comics. Like if an artist specifically wants their comics that's coming out to
Okay.
degrade if you read it and
Okay.
stuff. So none of our comics that we have right now will start like just randomly degrading if we're reading them or something.
But yeah, I do think they'll correlate and like if one goes down, the other might go down. If it goes up, it might go up.
Yeah, I don't think comics in the real world like really go down much, but
Yeah.
you guys accumulating right now or still holding gems slash selling off? I have only one tactic regarding VV: buy when low and never sell until profits get ridiculous. Stupid strat? Question mark. No, that's a good strat.
Yeah.
We're pretty much.
Go
I
ahead.
think we're both kind of just like holding right now.
Yeah. I had my little period of selling off. I sold bigger, large IP things that I don't have any like sentimental value or like attachments to. And I kept some stuff that I'm just okay holding through this dip. But my strategy moving forward is to try to be a little more realistic and less afraid of like selling early because I want to basically try to sell earlier when we're like on the downward trend from the all-time high, because I feel like there's so many people who like view that in a negative way, but I feel like that's really the best way to do it is just like ride the wave, sell, wait for the next wave to come, buy on the dip, ride the wave again. So that's my strat. I think you've got it down. The only way I'd say I'm differing is just not waiting until profits, not hoping or expecting things to like really soar, like knowing when to call it and be like, okay, I should probably sell here, take some profit because at some point we're going to, see a price check or whatever.
Yes, sir. Is now the time to buy FA Uncommon Spider-Man? I don't think it's going to get too much lower personally, but I don't know. I think if you like that one, maybe pick it up. I think it's around 425, maybe 425. And I think that's like around 200 gems less than the common. Maybe it's different now, but I mean, I think if it's less than the common, I think that's probably a good buy. I feel like it's going to go under retail for sure. The drop Saturday. Yeah.
Definitely agree, Dylan.
Matt's art is mostly done using the neon colors. This is Matt having fun with his work. His pieces sell out instantly at his showrooms. Check the queues.
Yeah, I can believe that. I just think on the VV platform where everybody loves big IP, nobody's really into small artists.
And we
And
have so many good things that are on
yeah,
dips right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I just don't
And
think this is too great.
yeah, I think it has potential, but definitely compared to like large IP, I just don't think it's going to compete because as we've seen in the past, large IP conquers.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
the gem count, JWJSJ, JJ, The gem count and percentage number, if you're talking about your collection, I'm pretty sure is telling you how much the base rate of your collectibles are based on their retail price. So that total
Wait, what are
value,
you
I'm
looking
pretty
at right now?
uh this.
Oh,
So when you go to your collection, you'll see that like gem count number. I'm pretty sure that's basically the sum of all retail prices of your collectibles that you own and comics, I think. The percentage, I don't know for
the
the
percentage number
percentage.
is supposedly supposed to be like if you're up or down for the day, because it's supposed to be like your current floor prices of all the collectibles. And in
Oh,
the AMA, they
it's
said
not, is it?
no. They said they're fixing it though. Like it's always
Okay.
been a problem since they started. And they said in the AMA, the
Okay.
recent one, that they're fixing it. So then that percentage will say if you're up or down for the day. So that would be
Okay.
super
That's
sweet.
cool. Yeah.
What are your most expensive VV Grails? Name one. I'll start with my own. I own one R2D2. I got super lucky on drop with
Oh, yeah,
the
for
Walt
real.
statue. I got that. I was literally like shaking, like, oh my god, I cannot believe I just got this. And so been holding that ever since.
Um, I kind of sold all my like typical big IP grails. I'd say the one I
OG
still
Devil Bunny,
have,
right?
yeah, mint number 400, OG Devil
Woo!
Bunny. Um, I have a Doctor Doom, which is nice. I have a Joe Mad, which is nice, but yeah, I don't really have any like grails anymore. Um, yeah, OG Devil Bunny, personal
My
favorite.
other one is Bubbles. Bubbles is my baby. I'll probably sell Walt before I sell Bubbles, honestly. I'm not planning on selling either anytime soon, but
I have not been
what's
to
up, guys?
Thailand.
Yeah, I haven't been to Thailand. It's probably pretty sweet though.
Yeah, I'd be down to go. I definitely am trying to figure out how to travel more. Yo, it's $8. I might scoop some of those because I love that cover. Yeah, I
Is
might
that
buy some
the
right
one
now.
that you bought? The
Yeah, I
yeah,
bought the secret rare for this. I forgot about that. That's cool.
that
I've
one
never had
does
a
look
secret rare.
nice.
That was my
The
first
common
secret
looks really
rare.
nice.
Let's go.
Nice,
But yeah,
buddy.
I do really like that cover, so I'm gonna pick some of those up right now for $8.
What do you think of sell walls and stacking? My argument against it is if you stacked 100 comics, you still got 100 to sell. Yeah, it's definitely harder to sell things that you've stacked, especially if you need liquidity and like you see a new, like if a drop gets announced on Saturday, like Darth Vader, and you're like, oh, the market's gonna take a nice little dip from this because it's one of the biggest characters there is in the world. Then you're gonna have to click and sell all those comics. And what's the likelihood of 100? Was somebody wanting to buy 100 at that moment? Like probably pretty small compared to if you were to have one of this comic, one of this comic, one of this comic, and then those you just have so much more liquidity that way. But like stacking is a nice way to get some good prices in because then if you buy the comic at 10 and then it goes to 8, then you can buy some more. And then like that's the same with any collectible, but it's definitely easier to get better prices if you do stack over time.
Yeah,
Check check out his work on Marketplace under yeah, is that about the
Maker's
yeah.
Place. Oh, yeah, he's saying oh, super plastic. That's cool. Um Stacking Superman, super bullish. Wait, what did that say?
Currently
Currently
on
on 6, levels at
6.
10. Let's go.
Woo!
Any collectibles you guys believe in, you think are getting slept on? um Less popular opinion, like Labbits,
Oh
independent
yeah.
artist stuff with like 600 to 800 mints that's going for like 500. I think that stuff can easily be over 1,000 at some point. Yo,
Yo!
let's
Alex in the chat.
go.
Let's go. That's
Hey,
so sweet. Comics showroom incoming, boys. Let's go.
yeah.
That's gonna be
Thanks
sweet.
for popping in here.
Yeah. That's awesome. Feel
That's
pretty convinced Eaton
hilarious.
is gonna use the GE Gamma tech
Yes,
and make
that's
one dunnies. That'll be sweet
okay.
if that
But
happens.
also this is like the one reason I'm like really holding the OG Devil Bunny ultra rare is because if you've seen some of the NFTs he released, they're all like these moving mosaics or whatever. They're so cool. And I can see him doing that as like a skin for the ultra rare Devil Bunny since there's the two versions in the app. I'm wondering if like
Yeah.
that's just two different clips of the mosaic moving at different stages. And that would like put oh my god, that would make I don't know. I already love that collectible the way it is, but I would love to see that, and
Yeah,
I could definitely
Alex,
see something like that happening.
if you're
Alex,
if you're in here, we've been asking this question for
please, yeah,
probably like
please answer this.
yeah. So
Why are there two
yeah.
versions of the ultra rare OG Devil Bunny in the app? The preview picture versus the picture or the version you look at when you're in AR when you own it. Why are there two versions? Is it just a glitch that you guys didn't mean to do? You originally were going to use the preview picture, but then it didn't work out that way. What's going on with that? Because we've been trying to figure that out for months.
Yeah,
And
that's literally like
yeah,
our most asked question. And like a bunch of our subscribers want to know the same thing. Like, why is that like that? I don't know.
best
You don't have to
pizza.
answer if it's confidential, but
Yeah.
and you might not even be in the chat still. What's the best pizza you've ever had? Ooh, I
I
like
like,
Buddy's pizza.
yeah.
Detroit Buddy's pizza.
Buddy's Pizza, Detroit style is good. I like some Chicago style pizza, but I really like that New York like big slice style pizza. That stuff, like the thin crust, huge slice for like $5, bro.
Oh, I'm getting
So
hungry
good.
now.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry. Think it's time to spill the beans. What's your worst buy and VV so far? Mine is Donald that I bought for 2K. Oh,
um, I'd say the Daisy lenticular card. I bought that at like 1,050, and I sold it at like 400 to 500 just to, cut the loss and get those gems back so I can have them for something else. But that's probably one of the worst. Um, yeah,
my worst buys are usually chasing those good mint numbers. That's when I end up usually taking the
yeah.
L. But I think the one that made me most sad, I guess, which isn't the like biggest loss I've had, but the assassin. Remember when the assassins? It was like the original pump, like I mean, maybe not original, like the second big pump, because I think we've kind of had three. And like on the second one, the assassin started pumping like crazy, and like me and Ben loved that
Oh,
collectible.
yeah.
And so
Didn't
I
you
was like,
buy in
I
at
need
like
another one.
7?
Yeah, I bought it at like 700 or something, and then it
No.
fell so hard.
Yeah.
It's my first anniversary with Vivi tomorrow. Let's go. Got that 1 year of Vivi birthday. What do you guys think about the Batman movie? We haven't watched You haven't watched it, right, Ben?
I have not seen it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I saw it was 3 hours, so makes me not want to go as much. Maybe wait
Isn't
until it
it?
comes out
Is it
at
even
home.
out? I was about to
Yeah, it's
say.
out. I think it
Oh,
came out yesterday. Do you think
yeah, I haven't
people
seen it.
should get one before the movie? Oh, before the movie comes out? I think it's out. Unless it comes out tomorrow. I don't know. Could be wrong. Um, yeah, I don't know. I do think people will probably it'll convince a couple people at least to get the Batman Todd McFarlane or just other Batman NFTs. I didn't mean specifically the Todd, but Todd is the first appearance. Yo, comments in the
Um,
showroom. Let's go. FA
yeah.
Alex in live stream. Yes,
Yeah, for
sir.
real. Shout out to Alex popping in here. Really appreciate that if you're still in here. Also, just gonna announce I'm buying. I just bought 7 of those Bishop Common
Yo.
X-Men Uncanny comics, partially based on the comic showroom update is incoming. That was the icing on the cake, but also just because I love that common cover, looks great, and for 850, I mean that's a $150 over retail, and I don't know, I'd be fine even holding it if like it didn't appreciate like crazy. I love that cover.
Yeah. Hey VV fam, did anyone hear Reese say in the AMA that a static vehicle does not mean it is not drivable? Surely that means rare DeLoreans and ultra rare Aston Martin will be drivable. I do think eventually they will be. I'm curious to see what happens with them though, because I don't think they're going to come out and say that all three DeLoreans are going to be drivable. I think there's going to be something holding the static back, or maybe holding the 1.6 model back from being like the same as the full size version or something, or how that's going to work, because I definitely think there's going to be something setting them apart. I don't think they're all going to look exactly the same, but they could. You never know. But
Okay.
it's my thoughts.
Are getting
Um,
priority access to Tristan Eaton. Yeah, I'm so hyped to see what happens because I'm gonna assume that Tristan Eaton's dropping something else with Vivi this year. Could all speculation, but I am super excited to see what he does. In addition to uh, Frank Kozik with like the Labatron, the Ron English collectible that was previewed at Decon that we still haven't seen with the Monopoly Man and his classic like take on the skeleton or whatever and the smiley face. Oh,
Yeah, Schema AI allowed him to make 5,000 2D 101 prints with utility.
yeah, so clean.
Tristan Eaton's
Yeah,
eShop.
and
His limited
that's
Marvel prints are out in there.
another thing I'm thinking is if Tristan Eaton collabed with Marvel through Veve, I think that would be
That would be
insane
sweet.
because it would give a little extra spice to some Marvel collectibles, and I think that would be like the best of both worlds, bringing all the
Yeah.
people who love Marvel and then all the people who
Ooh,
love
that would
and
be nice. That would be
they look
very nice.
super good too. If any of you have seen them, if you haven't, I encourage you to check them out because they look great.
Great shout
Great
outs on the
shout.
Labbits. They may be one of the first to move on OpenSea. If they pump with ETH, could make a lot of people a lot of money. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I should probably dollar cost average my position on the Neon Labbit because I don't know. I'm pretty faithful in those and think they can hit biggest VV mystery in my opinion is that yeah, for real. It's
It
never
is. It
been
actually
addressed.
is it's the biggest VV mystery. Is probably
Yeah.
that Ultra
Like
Dunny
nobody
glitch.
talks about it too, ever.
Yeah,
Like it's never mentioned. And I'm like, there's just this glitch sitting there. What?
yeah. I
So
mean,
I
it could just be a misprint, and that's
yeah,
like the end of it. But we just
yeah.
want to know if it's a misprint or not.
Yeah. Regardless, I still love it, but it is probably the biggest mystery because
Yeah,
it's always like I've never heard anything about it. I told Randy about it and he was super surprised. Like in an old live stream, I remember
yeah.
telling him to look at it and he was like, "What? Like this exists?"
I lose sleep at night thinking about. Just kidding. I asked Tristan Eaton is. Oh wait, we already read this, right?
Wait.
Ultra Bunny, different appearances. It was legitimately just a mistake, he says. Oh,
Okay.
so it's a
Yeah.
misprint, I guess. Problem solved.
I'm gonna go cry real quick. Sorry, guys.
Leaves. Tristan said he saw all the speculation and thought it was hilarious, but unfortunately, there's nothing to it. Man, but I mean, that means they do have that other version of the Dunny in the app. So I don't know. I'm hoping we start seeing airdrops sometime soon. At least like I don't know. At least like some type of airdrop or something we can get before MCP, just to like award collectors. Because like right now, personally, I'm starting to like want to sell my sets. Like I don't want to sell my sets, but like
Yeah.
it feels
You
like I'm
haven't
holding them
gotten
for no
anything.
reason right now. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I know I'm getting those points in the background, but personally, I just want to see something. Like I want to see at least
Yeah.
something
I
that like
definitely agree with that, but the only like downside I see is I think they don't want to like oversaturate things. And if they're like
yeah.
giving a bunch of stuff out for free for like airdrops, they would be like oversaturating things as sad as it would be. But I'd still love to see it, even if I don't know, however they could work it out. I would love to see something like
Yeah,
that.
or even little like badges or something. Like maybe get like a Tristan Eaton badge or something that you can like when you post on your profile, you'll have like little badges that you could show off or something like that. Like any type of thing that would award us right now or reward us. What would it take for you to de-invest from or take your money out of EV? It would take I don't know. I mean, the team to give up, I guess. That's probably the only thing, and I don't think that's happening at all. So
Yeah. In terms of this space, I mean, I really haven't seen another project I'm as confident on. And Veve hasn't even really gotten their full exposure yet. They haven't started any kind of marketing or advertising or anything like that. They're trying to keep things like low key from what it seems like. And yeah, I don't know. Just compared to any other project I've seen, it stands out to me. And at this point, yeah, I'm just waiting to see what happens because I'm pretty confident in them bringing some crazy stuff this year and in years to come. But
Carter just had a worse sell. All my sells are the worst.
yes, sir. Shout out.
Was
to
that really
Alex.
Alex from VV? Yeah, that was crazy.
Imagine if it wasn't just someone trolling.
That would suck.
I don't think it was though. Shout out to Alex for that. Great stream, guys. What's one thing you would want to see on the app that is not obvious? I'd like to see the Posh God, the artist I was talking about, who I bought an NFT from on OpenSea. I think that would be cool. Aside from that, let's see.
I
I'd
mean,
love to
I
see
feel like
anything Nintendo, really.
Yeah.
Like anything from Smash Bros. Any of those characters I think would be awesome. I'd love to see some like just throwback GTA Chinatown stuff. There's no way that would ever happen, but that would be like so nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'd
Nothing from
probably
Disney
say
can be not obvious. I was gonna say
yeah,
Lion King, but like that's
yeah.
definitely gonna come at some point.
I'd take more Cartoon Network stuff just because like that's what I kind of like grew up on. So I'd love to see like Chowder, Flapjack. I used to watch Johnny Test. I mean, I don't know if I'd want that as much, but like I think it would be cool to see those in the app. Mordecai and Rigby or whatever from regular show, Gumball characters. Um, SpongeBob would be awesome to have, like Patrick Star, SpongeBob, all those characters. Um, and anything with gamification, really. I'd like that's one main thing I'd really like is just being able to like use things in a game. Like I don't know, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Then we'll start
Any
a
sort of
gaming channel.
gamification.
You already know.
Yeah, we'll be live streaming the game. Do you think the Bond collection, specifically the posters, will ever moon?
I don't know about the posters because we're only going to get more posters and I don't see how those stand out because I don't think that movie was like an absolutely insane movie. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but in general I think I don't know what kind of posters have the greatest chance just because if you have the option between a poster in AR and a collectible statue in AR that's scalable, I think the majority of people are going to choose the collectible. So I honestly, posters are hard for me just because I don't see a lot of people preferring those over collectibles. And so I think they'll, oh, yo, shout out Realtor Aaron Baker. Let's go.
Love the
If
Buddy's
you know, you
Pizza.
know.
Yeah, Buddy's Pizza is amazing. What's the Dunny glitch? It's the glitch where like if you look at the ultra rare OG Devil Bunny in the app, it shows one version of it, like it's like maybe orange. Yeah, it's like an orangish kind of look to it, and then you click on it and look at it in like if you go to like spin around, like zoom in on it, it's a completely different collectible. So that's like what we're talking about, how it's like a misprint glitch, whatever it is. When new drop? I think they said end of this week. Didn't they say end of this week we're testing the Q system? I think in the
I don't
AMA.
know. I missed the AMA, so I didn't hear that, but I
Yeah.
am so excited
Yeah,
for that.
same. And
Um,
they're gonna both they're still gonna have the regular drop system with the Q system and kind of be testing them out and like maybe flip flop on which drops have them. So super nice to see that.
Hunter, I have bought I think 11 or 10 of the Bishop first appearance
Oh,
X-Men Uncanny number what
he's
number
stocking
is
up
it?
for war.
Number 282. Sorry, my mic was really loud there, but yeah,
It
I
was like
love that cover.
th-
It's one of the most
two or
recent
three
ones.
comics ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
But
process you
floor
guys
of 850.
have to come up with opening skits for your videos? Is it more collaborative or is somebody in
Is
charge
someone in
coming?
oh, there's no one besides us in charge of anything. We're not like a team or that's
Yeah.
managed or anything like that. I don't know. We really just sit down, whatever we're feeling that
It's pretty
day.
random. It
Yeah.
really is pretty random.
Or
Like one
yeah,
day we'll be like, all right, Ben, you come in, act like a teacher. I'll be like the kid or
yeah.
something, like vice versa.
It's
So
we just do
random.
whatever pretty much. Some days though we don't have like as much energy as others, so that kind of determines like what we can do. But yeah, it's really just whatever comes up.
They started advertising. They advertised through a comic online place in Instagram. They're trying to get real comic collectors. Ooh, that's nice. They're going to be at the comic show in like a week or two. Like I think about 2 weeks. So let's go. That's gonna be sweet because there's gonna be a ton of real comic collectors there
Yeah,
that are probably gonna get
that's
into Vivi because of it.
it's
And
gonna
they're
be
gonna
some
probably have
heat and some beef there
there's gonna
though.
be a nice grail, I bet. There's gonna be probably a comic grail coming up here because that's the
Oh,
perfect time to do it.
yeah.
Yep. Especially with this
I
comic showroom
this is
update
making
coming
me
out.
want to buy like 50 of
Boom.
these because
Yep.
I just think that when the next comic related news thing comes out, I think people are going to revert to that because we've seen it happen like 2 or 3 times pretty distinctly where some comic news comes out, comics pump and get attention randomly. Like, just, I don't know how people lose attention in them, but um, this is making me want to buy more considering that those bishops are sitting at 860 floor now. I bought up the 850 floor. Whale moves, market mover alert.
Wait here, I gotta find it. I just saw it a second ago. You actually moved up the bishop floor, bro. I also bought 20.
Yo.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's Just a cheap common. I like the cover.
Have you or anybody have seen the Nickelodeon drop on Wax? I have not seen it.
I'm guessing it's maybe an animated JPEG. I haven't seen it, but I still, if it comes to VV, whole different level. Wax is not 3D or augmented reality. I'm not trying to hate on them or anything, but um, I'm just basically waiting for Vivi to scoop up these IPs because I think many different companies will have access to a lot of these big IPs, but I think Vivi's going to take the IP and actually innovate with it rather than just put out some copy paste type stuff.
Do you think comics will be scalable in the vault? I fear they will make them small and the posters still stand out. Would love to
Yeah,
have big comic covers. I think they're going to probably be pretty small because they
yeah,
definitely do want to have those posters stand out. And
yeah.
it would be OP if you can make them super big and then have them as your wallpaper and stuff because that'd just be
Okay.
OP.
Can you scale them right now when you're reading them, or are they limited
No,
to a certain
I think
size?
they're limited.
I really think they should
Maybe
scale them just
maybe you
because
can
that'd be
scale it.
another feature kind of in Vivi's favor as opposed to physicals is like being able to really blow up the artwork
Maybe I think you might
and
actually
look
be
at
able
the
to.
detail. Because if I could blow up every page of Future Imperfect and cover the walls of my showroom in that, I would love to do that because there's
Yeah.
so much detail on those that like it would be like an insane mural going around the whole wall. So I'd love to see it, but I agree with Carter. I don't think they will do it.
I'm pretty
Just
sure it's just going to be the covers on the wall though, not the
that's
pages.
tough.
That makes sense though, because like there's different versions.
DC Comics, I don't think there's any word. I think they're still kind of prioritizing Marvel.
You
It
can scale
could
comics.
Okay. I think it could be really anytime this year. I think we will see some different comic brands this year. Maybe even one thing I'm really excited to see is like some smaller artist type comic stuff like Jim Mafood's Girl Scout comics or whatever those are considered. Maybe they're like short books or whatever, but or graphic novels. Those things are sweet though. And getting those on VV, I'd definitely buy those. There's a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I think it'll be a minute until we see that. Maybe they'll drop DC comics like the Todd Mac OG cover during that comic event
That would be so
because
sweet.
yeah, that could be the perfect entry. But yeah, we'll have to
Yeah.
see.
I wonder what they are going to drop. I bet they do drop at least a couple good ones during that little weekend or whatever it is. You guys, I already read that. I've been deciding what to do with my 500 gems. I asked a comic expert what they said. Ghost Rider Ultra Rare and Luke Cage Ultra Rare are good hits. What do you think is a good play? Not financial advice. I feel like those ones are good because Ultra Rares are kind of slept on considering they give you like how many MCP points? 3 or 4? I think 3. 3, and then
I
the rares give you 2. So I think
I
those are
would
good.
maybe throw out. Okay, I don't know comics, so if you're asking for comic advice, I'm kind of just a shot in the dark going on what I like, and I don't know all the details. I'd say those are good. What comes to mind for me is the secret rare Bishop, the one that I bought because I picked one of those up for 260. It's like 500 mints or whatever. It's a secret rare cover, nice artwork. Bishop, I don't think is like the most popular character, but there seems to be a little
That
community
one
for it.
looks sweet though.
Yeah, it looks great. It's just I don't think it's like a grail in the comic community, so it might not be the safest realistically, but that stood out to me. A secret rare with 500 mints for like under 300 really stood out to me. But I do think that the Ghost Rider might be a move.
How high do you think the Spider-Man Ultimate Fallout Secret Rare will go once Marvel introduces him to the film? Probably pretty. Wait, Ultimate Fallout is the first appearance of um Miles Morales as Spider-Man, right? Or is I
Yeah, I
think
think Ultimate Fallout's Miles Morales.
yeah. Even if he drops on the app or something as a FA, it's probably gonna go pretty crazy. Love you guys' content. Thank you,
Thank you. Yeah.
Funko Nickelodeon.
Okay.
Comic-Con VV booth. Let's go. Been watching your channel from the
Hey,
start. Congrats on your success so far. Won't be long till you hit 10K. Keep smashing it, guys. Great live stream. Let's go.
hey.
Get
Thank
fit
you,
with
Rick.
Rick, thank you. Thank you. Let's do the
Appreciate it.
Patreon giveaway right now.
All right.
So shout out to the Patreons because if you
Yes,
guys didn't
sir.
know, We are
Yes,
not
sir.
monetized. These are the Patreons.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bow down
shout
to
out
them.
to-
Everybody bow down to the
For real.
Patreons.
Shout out to everybody supporting us because monetization has been a roller coaster.
Yeah. We'll get it
All
one
right.
day. We'll get it one day. So we got the wheel coming up. So we're gonna be giving away the merch first. So we got 2 sweatshirts. You can pick out of anything. Whoever wins this for the Patreons, there's gonna be two sweatshirt winners and then 1 shirt winner. So we're gonna send this to them after and let them pick what they want, or a hat. They could probably pick a hat
Also,
too. So
I want to clarify anybody who might buy merch. If you get it and it smells like vinegary, that is just part of like the process for printing. I just want to clarify in case you get it and you're like, why does it smell gross? There's
all right.
they use something vinegary in the printing process. So just a heads up because I got mine and it smelled a little vinegary too.
For some reason, mine didn't smell like that. So I
Hey,
got the unvinegary ones. You already know.
let's go.
So the first is going to be a sweatshirt. Who's winning the sweatshirt? This little wheel is so much nicer than the other one. So who's winning the sweatshirt? Ken.
Let's go.
That, by the way, anybody wondering, that's not this Ben. So
Yeah.
Ken sweatshirt, and then we're going to do another for a sweatshirt.
A bet. Here, we'll answer this in a second.
Oh,
He cheating. He
Ben.
cheating.
Let's go. Sweatshirt. And then we're gonna have 1 shirt, and then we have a Drugum Killfrog and an Aquaria Mint 223.
Let's go.
Let's go. So this is the shirt.
Franco.
Oh,
Dawson.
Dawson.
Let's go.
And by the way, you can't win twice if this lands on somebody again.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So this is for the Drugum Killfrog. Kelly. Let's go.
Shout out to Kelly.
And then the last one is Mint 223.
Aquaria. Oh goodness. Dawson
can't
again.
win.
Gonna have to respin
Yeah,
that.
gonna have to respin.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Yo.
Cornell. Let's go. He just joined too. He joined 6 hours
Hey.
ago. I'm pretty sure,
Hey.
probably 7 or 8 hours ago now. Let's go. Thank you so much to the Patreons, though. Like, for real. That's so sweet.
Really appreciate. And to anybody, I saw one person who bought merch. Seriously, thank you guys for all the support. But yeah, definitely if you get any, give us feedback. We'd love to hear it because we are looking to improve it and kind of work out the kinks in the process. But yeah, do we low-key expect to be millionaires due to VV one day? I don't know about expect to be millionaires, but I do think
We just know we're gonna be millionaires. Just kidding.
Yeah. No, I would say I just look at it as like a nice form of passive income as a student because like my position is like I have school, I'm doing all that stuff, and so to be able to like sometimes catch a drop and flip it and make more money than I'd make working in like for a year or something, or not a year, but probably honestly, there's insane potential. So I mainly view it as it definitely has potential. I don't know where prices will go in the future. It's possible that things really pop off, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think Omi is more of like a ticket, just because I think Omi can scale more than some of the collectibles, but flipping out of collectibles is definitely going to be more profitable. Than, yeah, we're already millionaires. We're like
We
multi-millionaires.
ballin'. You see the
Yeah,
shoebox?
let me go out to my Lamborghini real quick. I gotta grab my water bottle. Hopefully someday, though. Hopefully someday, along with all you guys. Should I do what?
I would go Aston Martin, but I underestimate Disney, so that's really hard. But
Yeah,
I think
that's
I'd
hard.
go Aston Martin if you're talking about the drivable one. Oh wait, no, I think you're talking about the static.
Yeah, but I think the static's still going to be drivable.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, then in that case, maybe still Aston Martin. That's super hard though. Not financial advice. Just whatever you like more, probably. Because I don't know. Those both have decent potential.
Topic switch real quick. Topic switch real quick. If you're in VB, you got to be an Omi, right? If so, how's your Omi bags looking with this beautiful dip?
I haven't filled up anymore, because I don't have any more money to invest. But my Omi bag is like okay. I don't really have that much at all. So
Yeah. I bought a little bit more, like I think like 2 days ago or something, but nothing like crazy. It's but like I don't know. It's so hard because like Omi is looking like at a very nice price. It's cool. I like vinegar. Gonna start eating up the shirts. Mine was fine. They already are, bruh. LOL. JK. Vinegar gang. Vinegar gang.
yes, sir. You already know how much you guys have invested in VV versus how many gems you have. I think, let's see. I think total I have less than $700 dollars put into the app, into
Oh.
VV.
Oh, and then like what's our portfolio worth on VV now?
Yeah, my like portfolio is like I don't know, worth a few thousand gems because like the
It is?
ultra rare. What do you
It's
mean?
got to be more than that. Like your total VV, like your account, how much is it worth?
My account now, I dropped a lot of my grails,
But you
so
still have gems.
oh yeah, my gems am yeah. I
So are you gonna
I've
give an estimate or
minimum
no?
5x'd my initial investment. I'll say that.
Um,
Maybe even 10x'd my initial investment.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I put in honestly, because I was buying like gems every once in a while.
I may or may not have hecka gems right now.
Yeah, because you sold some of your grails.
Yeah, it's because I sold like literally the most valuable things I had, so that, could be considered a mistake. But yeah, um I'm in a fairly good position considering it's really like a lot of it is just how early I got in. If you got in around golden moments, I bet you're chilling like up
Yeah.
probably like 1,000 minimum right now, just because. So the fact that Carter and I managed to get in early just means we had access to things like when Superman dropped and we could have bought Superman for under 1,000. Like we
Yeah.
literally could
Oh
have
my.
stocked up. We were in
Me
the
and
app when
Ben, yeah.
Superman was at $109 or whatever. Like we were both looking at it like, oh, should we do it? In
Like
retrospect, I
just
would have
in
like
drop
sold my
everything in
car. Yeah.
Superman. Yeah.
Yeah. So
We
I
didn't
mean, we
we
saw it
didn't
hit
drop
like what?
everything.
Yeah. So I do have gems though. I have gems ready to go. Because I'm just kind of waiting to, I don't know, I'm waiting for some stuff I really like to drop so I can start to collect what I genuinely like. And also for a future like possible plays, maybe like bulking some things and looking to flip.
Yes, sir. We're gonna be ending here soon. I'm getting hungry. But we're gonna finish these questions. Batman movie comes out March 4th, and is Jason Fabrik going up? Oh, it comes out the 4th. It's gonna be packed that day, probably. I can't sell my 95 mint common Steamboat Willie. Ooh,
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
I
pretty low mint there.
that's the thing is like mints I feel like is a long-term game. When you're hunting those mints, it's really like you're saying, so hard to find a buyer because you're like like the audience or whatever that you're trying to find buyers from is way smaller because you're looking for people willing to spend like thousands above floor. So that's kind of the downside. That's why I don't really prioritize mints like that, and I only look for decent mints that look better than crappy mints so that when you list it at floor, people are going to scoop that up immediately. It's like investing in security when it comes to selling. I think like that's how I look at it, just because when you get into those kind of mints, it's so speculative and it's really just what rich person wants what and how much are they willing to spend.
Price predictions for Aston Martin Secret Rare in coming 1 or 2 months. Oh, I don't know.
In 2 months, I think we could be up. In 1 month, this entire next month, I think we'll see a decent amount of drops. So I'm not expecting things to boom, but I could be wrong.
But it also
I
has 500 mints, so it doesn't take too many people to.
Yeah, but once again, that's one of the things where like how many people have 7,000 plus gems and they're willing to spend like all of them or that many on one thing. And I do think there's 500 of those people in the app, but
Once MTL comes, that's probably going to be a very good one because once you can
yeah,
actually take money out of the app and put money in bigger increments than $600 at a time, that's probably going to be a good one, especially for whales. Like if a whale really likes, or if a, like there's got to be like at least one person that likes that's gonna like Veve that has the real life Aston Martin that goes for like 3 point something million. So if that person gets in, then they're gonna get bought up probably. I feel like Ben. Oh, we already read that.
Go.
Got lucky. I put $250 into Veve and won the 44 ultra rare Day of the Dead stamp, sold for 10k gems and used those flipping. Let's go.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's literally just how early you got in, and that's like I was trying to tell my friends forever. Not like I wasn't trying to shill it on them, but just like they would make fun of me, like, "Oh, this is his gambling addiction or whatever," and I'm like, guys. Like, just try it. Like, I don't know, it's $7 for a comic, and I know people who on their first drop get a secret rare and immediately like 100x their investment. So
yeah, gents, are you invested in the stock market or any other crypto?
I'm
not really. I mean, I think I have a little bit of like Ethereum, a little bit of XRP, but other than that, it's just OMI and Veve.
I would
think I got like a few stocks, but
yeah, I would look to get
nothing
XRP
crazy.
maybe, and I mean like Bitcoin,
Bitcoin.
Yeah, and Ethereum. Like I'd consider those, but I still just I like Veve because what I'm investing in, I can do something with it. It's not just like something that just exists and sits like in an account basically that goes up and down. Like I don't know, these I can have fun with them while owning them, and I still think that they have a lot more room to grow, especially if the crypto realm continues to grow. So that's kind of why I'm staying here. But
yeah, this is correct.
I
we
mean,
don't know diversification.
I could, but I honestly think I would have been worse off diversifying unless I literally got in at the perfect time. Like Illuvium, I might have diversified into Illuvium, but I would have had to get in early on when, before it pumped up to like 1,000 or whatever. So, and the stock market, I just like, I don't know. It's less appealing to me.
Yeah.
I was in it for a little bit and I had like 1 year where I was investing in stuff and I was looking at like penny stocks mainly, but like I don't have much money to invest. So the stock market where you're looking at like a 10% gain over a year, like get that out of here. I no, like literally it's not
gotta live.
Yeah, I don't know. So like Veve especially was just a
roasted.
no-brainer for me because I could get way better like return on investment
and it's
through
way
Veve.
more fun.
Yeah, it's definitely so yeah, that's kind of why. Shout out to Brian Lee, first stream.
Let's
He's
go.
Let's go.
What is that profile? Oh, the profile picture is the
Clash
Supercell guy. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Batman came out Tuesday, and AMC was giving away physical comics and NFT. Yo, that's pretty sweet.
Let's go.
Low mint comics easy to flip. Low mint collectibles not so much. Comics in general are just super liquid.
Yeah. It's surprising too. I wouldn't have thought that considering how like there's hundreds of thousands of them, but the comics are always the fastest thing to sell whenever I'm trying to like clear out some inventory.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Yeah.
Sell it for golden moments. Wait, what are you selling? Oh, your 95 mint Steamboat. Let's go. Got it on drop. Price predictions for 2 months, either $0 or 10 billion. No question. Let's go. What is your high price prediction for the Back to the Future DeLorean common? I think I know they were talking about it in the AMA, how it's coming out and they just have one last like final feature for it. But by the time they get that the car drivable, I think they're probably going to release the Citron cars at the same time.
And maybe even others. I think high 500, but I don't know if it could hit that just because there's 60,000 of them. We'd need a lot of people in the app and a lot of people who really love that like IP. So I think safer estimate is probably like 200 to 300.
Maybe I mean long term, it honestly could be higher. We have no clue long term because that's season 1. Anything season 1 long term,
but
it's gonna be very nice.
I think we'd need a lot more users for that to really pop up. Consider because all the users in the app right now like know what that is and they either own one or they don't, and there's still however many in the market being sold. So all
right, last question and then we're getting off. What do you guys think we need for a market pump? I feel like a lot of users that came in from December to February are down a bit, so they're not seeing the great returns OGs have.
You want to start or you want me to?
I feel like if Bitcoin starts pumping, I think we're going to see a pump.
Yeah.
If the war scenario ends up like being resolved tomorrow or something, I think we could see a pump from that too.
I don't think that'll happen, but I
If they,
hope so.
yeah, but I'm just saying if it
Yeah.
does happen,
Yeah.
if MTL I mean not MTL, if IMX comes out tomorrow and they say like, oh, we're going to be on IMX now, we can go to OpenSea, all this stuff. It's going to be a
Yep.
huge pump for that. Huge, probably pump for that.
Yeah.
Just because that's like a huge catalyst. And then also,
Coinbase NFTs, that could be another major catalyst.
if an article
but
comes out about shoot, why can't I think of it? Master Collectors Program, if that comes out and it talks about, oh, you're going to be able to get FA Mario if you're level 20 or something on
Yeah.
Master Collectors, everything is going to go bonkers. So
Yeah.
those are some
Besides that,
big ones.
yeah, I'd definitely say those are like the main event type catalysts. Besides that, I think periods of like minimal saturation basically. So this usually happens when we have those weeks where it's just 2 random comics dropping that aren't super hype. When we have a few of those weeks in a row, money just seems to funnel into the grails and stuff as people seem to get like a little impatient and just want to do something with their money. So I think it's those periods, and it's usually we'll have like an event or whatever. Last year we had Comic Con and Decon. Both of those we saw a gem squeeze and then a pump after because they had this big event, and then there's like this cool down period after because they've been working so hard and putting out so much content during the event, and then they just have like a cool down week or two, and during that cool down things start to pick up, and so that's the trend
Yeah.
I noticed. That's what I think. But like Carter said, those like events or whatever could definitely induce
Yeah.
an
Addressing
upward
this
trend.
last thing, only way market pump is MTL for all. People can't keep putting unlimited money in with no way out. But the thing is, there's so many gems sitting on the app right now that aren't in collectibles. So all it takes is that IMX like thing in, like IMX is coming out or something tomorrow. Then everybody that's sitting back on their gems can all start throwing their gems into these collectibles. Then the FOMO kicks in. Then you're like, oh, I do have an extra $100 sitting around. Maybe I can put that in. And then more FOMO, more FOMO, more FOMO. Everything pumps, 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 pumps. Like the same kind of pump we saw
Yeah,
before.
because
But
things will likely return to the all-time high prices at some point. It's like a matter of when, and when they do, I'm guessing they will surpass those previous values, assuming we've got more users in the app. Yeah, I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. But also,
yes,
wait,
sir.
I just wanted to Secret Rare Black Panther 1 year time frame. I would say
I have no clue. We don't know what they're dropping.
yeah, I would say like maybe 2 to 3K, like safe estimate. But I do think it could touch like maybe fours.
Yeah,
It really depends on what they drop, what happens, and it's all relative. Like everything is relative. Like
also, I did want to say on this again that we are still getting like close to $1 million put into the app per day. And with the
yeah,
market going down and
bonkers.
1 million gems getting purchased every day, like it's going to have to flip at some point, but it's just a matter of when. I definitely think we're going to see a flip at some point in the next couple months. And when we do, it's probably going to get that FOMO pump again with everybody buying, buying, buying. If you guys haven't checked out the VV Vision Discord, check it
Yes,
out. Linked in the
sir.
description of the video.
Let's go.
Go over there, join it. You already know. I feel like most of you guys are probably on there. You can just have a fun time on it. Always after the drops, go on there, say if you got anything. Usually there's a bunch of L's, like everybody's L'ing in the chat because nobody be getting the drops anymore. But sometimes there's some W's, sometimes there's good mints numbers popped up. Sometimes we do giveaways. Thanks for everybody coming on. If you guys like the video, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button. If you want to be notified whenever we post.